I'm going to assemble the case at the back, so I'm going to do New, Assembly, call it Case, and I want to assemble this, so I'm going to start off with Case Short. Open that up. Okay, and I'm just going to use default. Go, okay. Got an isometric. Now, we've not specified any jointing details yet, but I'm going to assemble in case long and just spin this round, because roughly what I want to do is I want this surface to line up with that surface, this surface to line up or be coincident with that surface, and this edge and that edge to be coincident. We've constrained it in 3 planes. You can see they're interfering with each other. Ultimately we'll be cutting a joint into that, so I'm going to apply that. Now spin this round, and it's probably easiest to assemble the next long bit. Open that, slide it roughly into place, take off the automatic bit and place it manually, spin it round. This one and this one need to line up, this one and this one need to line up, and this one and this one need to line up, and just OK that. Save it while the going is good. Assembling the final piece, so assemble, case short, open that, set it, do user defined. Now we need to flip it round this way and this way, roughly lined up, so that we can then start saying this face to that face, this face, this face, then zooming in, give the third alignment criteria and click in yes. Quick save, isometric, check everything's okay. Now that we've got this, we can actually create the back part in place. So to do that, all I need to do is in the model tab, the assemble section, there is this icon here which is create a component in assembly mode. So I'm going to create that, and I'm going to call it case underscore back. Click OK. Okay. Now it needs to know where it's going to go, so I'm just going to click default and put in default and go OK. All we've told it is that we want it in here somewhere, and I've got this file called caseback, which I'm going to right click over and activate. Everything will grey out, and I'm going to do an extrude based on that surface there, and I can see now the step and where the 2 elements interlock. I want something that's going to fit within this, and I'm going to cut it tight and then just sand it down so we get a nice fit. So I'm going to go to more, pick rectangle and click on corner rectangle, zoom in on this bit, hold down the Alt key, click on this line, and then do the same again, Alt key, click on this line, and I'm still in the rectangle drawing mode, so I can click to set one corner and roll my mouse to zoom out, over here and zoom back in. Again, holding down the Alt key, click on this line, set a guideline, see the blue line just there, and again, Alt key, click, and then on that intersection. You'd never actually make anything that tight fitting, especially in natural timber. Now, I'm going to go OK. And I'm just going to scroll this around to check I'm going the right way, and I can see here that I'm at the bottom. I might have touched onto it there. I'm going to type in 4 and I'm going to go OK. So I've now got a case in the back. Before we finish with this, we're just going to add 1 or 2 details, the hanging notches, and take off the corners just to make fitting it a little easier. So if I go back to the extrude and edit the definition, if I drop a center line in somewhere near the top, I'm not overly worried exactly where, and then 2 horizontal lines, one about here, one about there. Okay, use the normal tool just to pick up the edge, click on that and type in 20 and do the same here, there, oops, no, there and there, middle click, again there, and that line, middle click, 20, and then we want to do this line to this line. I'll make that 30. Alright, I'm going to draw a radius of 4, that here, a radius of 8, and just roll to zoom in. I just happen to have a tangent setting on there, which is great, but if I hadn't, I could set one using this. I'll show you the other one. I'm just going to snap a line now from there, making sure it's vertical, and there, and then use the delete segment tool to cut away that extra bit, that extra bit, that extra bit, that bit, that bit, and that bit. Now, this is so quick to do, it's almost not worth. So I'll see the R coming up, that snaps to that one. Let's get this at some point, it should go R2. Okay, it's not going to, so let's use the normal tool, set that to 8. Alright, so that one's set to 4. There we go, let's delete those bits before we get confused. Right, I want to use the tangent tool to select this and that, and because this is fixed on those cross points, this one moves up. Then pop in these lines, middle click to end drawing process, and again, or just kind of zigzag it out. Okay, that, and those are my, a nicety might be just to chamfer then. We zoom in on here, you could put a slight chamfer on this face, that'd be interesting, but I don't think I will. Let's save that, let's activate the case, okay, isometric, and save.